Hello children, in today's class we shall learn some formulae which will help us for doing the calculation in a faster manner. First one is to find compound interest using formula. As such directly there is no formula for compound interest. We have a direct formula for calculation of amount under compound interest. The formula is known to you. What is it? A is equal to P bracket 1 plus R upon 100 raised to n. A is the amount at the end of the given period. P is the principal, basic amount which is borrowed or lent. Rate of interest R. N is the time period, always in years, right? So using this formula you can calculate the amount under compound interest. And then how will you calculate compound interest? Compound interest will be what? It is interest only, so interest is what? Amount minus principal. Amount obtained minus original sum which was deposited or borrowed. Simple. You should know them correctly. Whenever we use formula, things go very easy, but it should be learned properly and correctly. Second formula which you may require to use is when interest is compounded half yearly. Okay. Now half yearly, what does it mean? See, before going to the formula, suppose 10% per annum is the rate of interest. What does it mean? For every 100 rupees, 10 rupees per year will be paid to you as interest. But if it is 10% calculated half yearly, 10% per annum calculated half yearly, what does it mean? Half yearly means twice after 6 months. So in 1 year, how many times the interest will be paid? 2 times. So half yearly when we are doing, 1 year time, how many time interest is paid? 2 times. So time period is getting doubled, isn't it? In 1 year, how many time interest is calculated? 2. So though the time is 1 year, but time period of half years, how many half years are there in a year? 2. Okay. And 10% per annum it is, means in 1 year you are expected to be paid 10%. So if half yearly it will be paid, it will not be paid 10, it will become half, it will become 5%. So keeping these two facts in your mind, that the time period gets double, because in 1 year there will be 2 periods of half year, in 2 years there will be 4 periods of half year, like that way. And since the rate is in 1 year you should be paid 10, so half yearly in 1 year, 1 half year it will become 5. Keeping this thing in mind, there is a change in this formula. Amount will be P bracket 1 plus, what I said, rate will become half. So R upon 2 it will become, and 2 multiplying to 100 it will become R upon 200, first change. And what happens with the time? The time period of 1 year becomes actually 2 half years. So time period gets doubled. So this is for your understanding. You can completely ignore this part. Simply you take down what is N, what is R, and use this formula. N as given in the question, R as given in the question. Don't make it half, do not double, don't do anything. Apply the formula. And if you are going to use this, you can use this formula also. Your rate as it is becoming half. Whatever is rate, it will become half year. Time is getting doubled, so N. But I suggest you remember this formula directly. Whatever is given in the question, twice N and half R. So just substitute the values there. Third important formula is if rate for the successive years are different. Like for the first year rate is R1, second year it is R2, third year it is R3, etc. Then what changes the formula? Amount will be, suppose we are calculating the amount for 2 years. First year the rate is R1% per annum. For second year it is R2% per annum. Amount will be P bracket 1 plus, take the rate for the first year. It is only for 1 year, so R1 upon 100 raised to 1 for 1 year. So no need to write, into 1 plus R2 upon 100. Understood the formula? P bracket 1 plus R1 upon 100, another bracket 1 plus R2 upon 100. Supposing we are talking about the third year also, for which the rate is say R3. So then it will become 1 plus simply R3 upon 100. So I guess the three important formulae you have understood. You need to learn it by heart, okay, for solving the sums very easily. Now let's see some questions. Now see this question. How much will rupees 20,000 amount to in 2 years at compound interest if the rates for successive years are 8% and 10% per annum respectively? Question is clear? What is, how much will rupees 20,000? So what is rupees 20,000? Principal, right? So principal is rupees 20,000. Amount to means what you need to calculate here? Amount. In 2 years, time is what? 2 years. At compound interest, if the rates for the successive years are 8% and 10%. So R1 here is 8% and R2 is 10% per annum, right? Now to find, since the rates are different, you know which formula we are going to use? We are going to use A is equal to P bracket 1 plus R1 upon 100 bracket 1 plus R2 upon 100. That's it. So very simple it is. You just need to substitute the values. And here you get A is equal to P. What is P? 20,000. First bracket 1 plus R1. What is R1 here? 8. 8 upon 100 into another bracket 1 plus 10 upon 100. Okay. Now simplify this. 20,000 as it is. Here if you wish you can simplify also, you can continue also. See here where possible I'll give you some tricks, but not always for all sum the tricks are working, right? So the best way is what? To solve all the calculations with utmost attention. That's it. Into this will be what? LCM we are working. So 100 into 1, 100 plus 8. What it is? 108 upon 100. Into this will be what? 110. Understanding? 110 upon 100. Obviously all zeros, how many possible will cancel here? 4 zeros are there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Just the calculation part is left here. So 2 into 108 into 110. Here easier will be what? That this 2 can be multiplied to this 110 first. So you will have here 108 multiplied by 220, right? So keeping first 0 as it is, right? Then you multiply simply by 22 here or 2 here, however it goes like that way. So you will be getting 8 to 16 2, right? Then double cross by I have done because already here 0 I have taken, right? And again 108 multiplied will be what? 216, right? So 0, 6, 7, 3, 2. Your answer comes as rupees 23,760. Okay. Had you simplified, you would have got even faster also. So what the question was asking? Calculate the amount. You know, how much will 20,000 amount to? So answer is, we have to find amount only. This is your answer. Just make it as a answer statement. Clear? Next question. The next question is, find the compound interest. So what we have to find is compound interest. On rupees 64,000 for 1.5 year at 5% per annum, the interest being compounded half yearly. Okay. Question is clear to you? First let's record what is given, what is asked, etc. Find the compound interest. So what we have to find is compound interest. So we will find the amount and then A minus P will give us here. on rupees 64,000. Simple question it is. So principal is rupees 64,000. Okay, for 1.5 year, right? So n here is 1.5 year, that is 3/2 years, right? At 5% per annum, the interest being compounded half yearly. So rate is what? 5% per annum, but compounded what? Half yearly. So as I said, we will be using the correct formula for that. Here I am not going to do any change. And what's the first thing I am going to find is amount. Write down the formula correctly. A will be P 1 plus, what is the change? R upon 200, half yearly it is, raised to 2n. Okay, so we are going to use the information as given in the question without any changes. 64,000 bracket 1 plus R is what? 5 upon 200 whole raised to 2 into n. What is n? 3/2. Simplified. Now here I will simplify. Okay, earlier question I haven't simplified, so both ways you will see. 5 ones are 40 times. So you get 64,000 40 plus 1, 41 upon 40 whole raised to what here children? 3. Okay, then you go for 64,000 cubing this, so 41 upon 40 into 41 upon 40 3 times. 1 2 3 zeros get cancelled. 4 4s are 16, 16 4s are 64. So this 64 gets cancelled by this product, right? What we are left is 41 into 41 into 41, 41's cube, right? So let's work out 41 into 41. So this gives us 41 4 16. What is the answer? 1681. Again multiplied by 41. So 1681 as it is. Okay, and multiplied by 4 2 3 7 6. So what is the answer you are getting? 1 12 7 8 6 8 6 7 8 sorry 9 here. 6 8 9 to 1. This is what? Amount, right? What you have to find is compound interest. So use the formula. CI is equal to what? A minus P. That is 6 8 9 21 minus 64,000. So what is the answer? Simple it is 4,921. Okay, always just cross check the work you have done, and this is how we have found. I think very simple it is. Be careful with the calculations. See another question. The simple interest on a sum of money for 2 years at 4% per annum is rupees 340. Find number 1 the sum of money, number 2 the compound interest on this sum for 1 year payable half yearly at the same rate. So first you need to understand the question very well. Simple interest is given on some sum of money, we will assume it as P. Principal for 2 years at the rate of 4% per annum. Okay, so simple interest formula is what? SI is equal to PRT upon 100, right? So R is given, T is given, SI is given, P can be found. Okay, so this is how you will find the first answer. Next is the compound interest you have to find on this sum obtained in the first part. the CI on this sum for 1 year, payable half yearly at the same rate. Rate will be 4%, time will be 1 year, and we will be using half yearly formula. So before solving directly, we should analyze the question, what is given, how, what is to be found, and how we'll be finding that. So first part, let us go for that. What is given to us, that I will record here. SI rupees 340. Okay, rate is 4% per annum. Time is 2 years. Okay, and what we have to find is principal is what? Let it be P. So you can use SI formula, you can use principal formula, whatever suits. I will suggest for use only one formula to remember. SI is equal to PRT upon 100. So 340 is equal to P, that is unknown, R42 upon 100. Okay, so you may simplify also. 4 1s are 25s are. So you get P into 2 upon 25, exchanging the sides, is equal to 340. Therefore P is equal to 340 multiplied by 25 divided by 2. 17 2s are 34, right? So P is equal to 170 multiplied by 25. Okay, 0, 25 7s are 175, 25 1s are 25, and plus 17, that will give you what? 42. So what is the answer? Principal is, the first answer, the sum of money is rupees 4,250. Okay, go for the second part. The compound interest on this sum for 1 year, payable half yearly. So here P is rupees 4,250. Okay, rate is the same, so 4% per annum, but what it is now? Half yearly. Time, that is we denoted by N, is 1 year. Okay, and we have to find A is what, and also CI is what. Don't forget CI we have to find. What is the formula we are using here? A is equal to P bracket 1 plus R upon what? 200 whole raised to 2n. So applying the formula, you get 4250 bracket 1 plus 4 upon 200 raised to 2 into 1. Can we simplify? Yes, 4 1s are and 4 5s are 20. You get here 4250. On simplifying, this will be 51 upon 50 raised to 2. So 51 upon 50, 51 upon 50 here. 1 0 gets cancelled. Okay, 5 1s are 5 8s are 40 and 5 5s are 25. Then this will go 5 10s are 50 and 5 17s or 17 5s are 85. So we are left with 17 into 51 into 51 upon 10. Let this 10 be as it is, otherwise also you cannot simplify, just place the decimal there. Now here I will tell you one trick. 51 into 51 into, but simple numbers these are. So in lower classes you have studied, no, 51 square by algebraic method, that we will do. So 51 square, how can you write it as 50 plus 1 square? I'll do little faster. So a square, that is 50 square, what it will be? 2500 plus 2ab. So 2 into 1 into 50. that is what children, 100 plus 1, right? So adding this, what will you get here is 1062. Okay, 2601 easily found. Now multiplied by 17. Okay, it is seen now. 17 ones are 17 and 0, this is 17, right? 17 6 are 102, so 2 here, 10 carried. 17 2s are 34 plus 10, 44. So 44217 upon 10. Just to create some fun, I have given this. You can directly do the multiplication also. What it will be? Divided by 10. So decimal here you get 4421.7. Will not write 770. So you have got amount is equal to 4421.70. But don't forget what we have to find is compound interest, right? So we'll find the compound interest. Compound interest is what, children? Amount minus principal. What is the amount obtained? 4421.70 minus what is the principal obtained? 4250. Okay, minus 4250.00. Okay, 1 12 minus 5 7 1. So what is the answer? Rupees 171.70. This is our answer number 2. I hope you are clear with this. Do solve similar kind of question as homework. Take care, children.